At the start of our day, we are always looking for some sort of colors and that special accessory just to spice us up. Today, I'll be meeting a lady who knows how to glow you up with that African fabric. She's a beneficiary of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund loan, and with the loan, she has expanded her business tremendously. My name is Foley. Let's get to meet her. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I am doing well, thank you.
Good. How's business so far?
Business is good. It's good. It's moving. It's progressing. We're coming up with new designs every day. And we're just trying to, see the next step.
Okay, let me officially meet you now. Your name and just give me what you do.
My name is Tosin Lawson. I'm the creative director of African Things. We design backpacks, laptop bags, all with like a African fusion in it. And yeah, we're trying to ensure that we're in as many stores and many places as possible. So right now we're in like 30 stores across Nigeria, including Spa, Mega Plaza, HubMart, several different places, and we're just trying to scale up.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been into the business?
We've been doing this officially for 5 years. Yeah, and it started when I was doing my NYC. We just kind of got bored and was like, okay, let me try and do something with my hands. And we do a lot of vocational training. So at first I learned how to do Ankara earrings and Ankara bangles. At some point I was like, okay, let me help people that's already doing this thing. I don't have to be the one doing it. So I bought it from them, then helped them market to other people. And we just sort of scaled up from there. My aunt used to make clothing, so she helped me start making some bags. And from there, I started into school. I was in my NYC arts. And it started to, people showed interest. So I was like, okay, let me, a lot of people were doing handbags. I was like, okay, you guys do handbags. I'll do the backpacks and laptop bags, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay. So, and yeah, it's been like, I can't believe where we are now. Every time I look back, I'm like, this little business that I thought would be just a hobby on the side has scaled up to this level, and I'm really, really thankful.
I'm really excited for you. You do bags. This is a backpack, right?
This was laptop bag. So we have different types of laptop bags. So this is a classic laptop bag. So this is one of the old ones that we did. This is the first laptop bag that we ever did. Okay. Then we now have this one. This is called OG laptop bag. So I designed the face and everything, had a laser cut so that you can see the Ankara through it. And even also my favorite part is that when you open here, there's still Ankara inside again. So, and this is one of our best sellers right now. And we also do for corporate events as well.
You're a beneficiary of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund loan. Yes. So in your 5 years of business, have you gotten any loan apart from the LSETF loan?
Well, originally I got a loan from my mother, and she ensured, she even put 5% interest on it. So it wasn't even like, we're just, oh, here's money, you must pay me back. It was official. She even wrote a document. She's a banker, so she was like, okay, if we want to give you this money, yeah, here's documentation, you must sign it, you must do everything. She gave me a loan of 600,000 naira to get some stock in, and at first it was like, okay, I can pay this. It's a small amount. Then before I knew it, I was just like, please, we must make sale. We must make sale like today, and like really that helped push the business more. Okay. It helped create structure, to make sure that every month I knew exactly how much I needed to make, how much needed to be, how many products I need to sell, all those structures, to be able to know that, okay, it's not just a hobby anymore, it is a business first. Before, it was just about passion. Oh, I love this. Let them just take the bag. If anybody comes and is like, I can only pay 2K, I'll be like, you want it? Well, okay, you want it, oh, you're here. But now I'm like, 2K, after my expense, after that one, after this, would I really make profit from this? I can pay my loan back, So it wasn't about, the love of it, the just doing it because people loved it. It was about also the business aspect of it. And it made me learn the difference between hobby and a business. Like, your hobby is, for your enjoyment and all that, but business too, it's that, but a lot more. You are accountable to so many more people, not just yourself anymore.
Okay, so how did you find out about the LSETF loan?
It was through Leap Africa. Leap Africa sent me information about it. At the point, I was just looking for as many any cash that was coming in. I was like, just apply. Let the money come in. So I saw that it was 5% interest rate. I was like, okay, since I was able to do that one, maybe I can do this, and it has a longer timeline, when I have to pay the full thing. So I'd done the calculation. Okay, I can pay this amount from the sales I'm having now. If I can put more focus on, I can pay even fast. I can pay a higher amount, because it was actually higher than what I was paying before. Okay. So I'd already planned all of that out. So I applied. I did all the running around. Their head office was in the mainland. I was coming from Ireland. I had to go like 3 times, 4 times, just so that I can just make sure everything is all sorted out. Okay. And I love the after I got it, they're still sending me information, still giving me they even sent a consultant one time to come and help with them, so it's not just the loan that they've given, this other things that have also helped. Because like one thing I always say to other entrepreneurs is that yes, money is good, but you need to know what you're using that money for. Because if you guys, they might give you ₦1,000,000 and you're like, what do I do with it? You can spend it and waste it. Whereas somebody else that they give 50K can do twice as much, 3 times as much. So it's about knowing what you're going to use it for. It's not just the money, but what are you going to actually use it for? And the fact that giving consultant feedback, you can get meet up with other entrepreneurs. There's a group chat as well that you can talk to people. So that also adds to everything as well. Yeah.
So it means you got more than even the loan. You got other benefits by just being a beneficiary of the LSETF loan. Okay, so I'm sure when you saw the loan, the initiative, what are the certain things that you saw and you were like, oh, this is a very good deal?
Well, the 5% interest rate for one, because if you go to the bank, it's like 25 or even higher, and they didn't really ask for collateral as well. So I was at that point, I wasn't looking for machinery or any major equipment like that. So all I needed was enough cash to do my inventory, because that's really what my business is more about. It's about inventory, making sure that my inventory is moving to the right places, that I'm also pushing my marketing, building my brand. And those are not things you can hold as collateral. So those were the 2 things that really was like, okay, this is a really good deal.
The process, was it stressful? Was it easy?
It was easier than I expected. Okay. There was still some like going back and forth, trying to get this document, get this other document. But even they had done it in a way that, okay, just go to this. They told you where to go to, how to do it. There wasn't like, oh, I went here, but it wasn't the right information. It wasn't. So they had made sure everything was simple and straightforward. So there was still a lot of steps, but everything, they had information, proper information for where to get those things, and that was, yeah.
Okay, for you now, you're rating the LSETF loan as very, very good. So have you told anyone?
Oh, I tell people all the time, that they should apply, they should try and see especially when they want to scale up.
Cool. So like how much did you apply for?
I applied for 3 million naira.
Oh, that's like triple, or should I say more than what you actually got from your mom way back.
Yes, it was.
So it's like tested and trusted, and this time you're ready to deliver.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that they gave me 3 years to pay for it back too. Okay. So it reduced the amount of money I was like, cars was like a year. So I had to make sure that I paid everything within that year. But this with 3 years, I have more time to be able to make sure that all my payments are, set up and be able to pay everything. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now when you got the loan, what improved? What did you do with the money?
So what I did is I got an experienced staff that could put in, like from our own experience, could help with the company and sort of help us scale up. Then also did inventory, made sure I think we had about 15 or so stores then, so we were able to scale up. We now have display stands as well in the stores, so that way people, when they go into store, they can say, oh, I'm looking for the African thing stand, and they can direct them to everything on that particular stand is ours, full with the branding and everything. And it's also increased our brand awareness. Anybody that goes into that store, I've met with several people that were like, oh, I've recognized the name. When I introduced myself, they're like, I work for African things, I've seen this thing somewhere, and they kind of remember the store, and they're like, oh yeah, it's in this store, right? And yeah, so it's building that brand awareness. So, and yeah, we're trying to now build up on that. I believe in partnerships. I don't think you have to be the one that does everything. So what we do is we partner with producers, so other people that are also doing amazing work, that they so that way it helps them focus on the quality. So we make sure that our products have quality. So we partner with the people that are about, okay, I'm just here to make sure that my products have quality. Because when you start doing, oh, I have to produce, I have to also go and market, I have to do, you just spread yourself so thin. So what we now do is we partner with people that ensure quality. Okay. Then we do our own quality check as well, because no matter, you can have a bad day. So we now do our quality check. We bring everything here. We do a quality check. Okay. Then we now tag, bag everything. And then we get LPOs from stores. Okay. So, and when we supply those stores, they too do their own quality check. We give them pricing, and then they pay us after 30 days. Oh, yeah.
Cool. Amazing. Okay, I'm seeing this very nice bag here.
So... Yes, this is something we did this recently for a wedding that's coming up in Abuja. So we did 500 pieces of this, you know. So this is their wedding colors, and they selected. So this now, so what we do also is we do samples first before. So I come up with the design. I study product design and manufacturing. So I have a background in designing. So I design all the items that we have, send to the producers, they do a sample. So this is actually a sample of a bag that we wanted to launch. So it also helps us know the costing. When we want to do a mass production, we know, okay, this bag, by the time we already, once you have a sample down, they can truly tell you the actual sample. Not, that design, I think it will cost, once they do design, you know for a fact that it is this price. So this was one of our recent designs. We wanted to use this to replace another bag, because that's another thing. You also have to make sure that you're always innovative, because when people complain about copycats and all of that, the way to negate that is to continuously evolving. By the time they're copying your old design, you already have something new. So that's what we always do. We always have new design.
Will I be able to see one of your stand?
Yes, definitely. We'll be going to one of them, and we won't be supplying soon.
Oh, okay. So I will definitely get to see like you delivering as well, and also your stand as well. Cool, nice, amazing. All right. So, but before I go, I always play this game with the LSETF beneficiaries. Some of them. So now you know the word LSETF. So I want you to use your business line just to represent LSETF. So if I say L stands for, just say something around your SE. Are we good to go?
All right. Okay.
All right.
I have to now remember what word starts with now.
Okay, so now L.
Luxurious.
Oh. S.
Stylish.
E.
Elaborate.
T.
Tosin.
I like that. And finally, F.
Fabulous.
Oh. That is cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Finally, I would just like you to just share your appreciation or show your appreciation to LSETF for the loan.
Yeah, I just want to say absolutely thank you. I pray that more people, not just myself, but more people are able to accomplish a lot more with the amount of money. I feel like now Nigeria, especially in Lagos, they're investing in SMEs. And I recently found out that SMEs actually, they contribute to almost 69% or so of the Nigerian GDP. So if we can scale them up, we can definitely increase the GDP. And I appreciate so much that they're investing in SMEs, and they are seeing that there is, there's so much difficulty in trying to build a business in Nigeria, and I appreciate that they're making it easier. Thank you.
Everybody fit to make a more opportunity, they make you grab a. No one can reach for Lagos, so back over any plenty.
Okay, so now we are done packing for delivery. Today I'm a delivery woman today for African things. So we're going to deliver to one of
the stores.
One of the stores.
NY Supermarket.
Okay.
Which is in Lekki, so we're going to
yeah.
Beautiful Lagos. gbádùn Èkó, ará Èkó, èrò Èkó, ètò kan ti wà nílẹ̀ l'Ékòó. Ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ o, ká dìjọ fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan o, ká lè jọ jèrè l'Ékòó. Èmi Akérédélé, ìwọ Akérédélé, gbogbo wa pátá la máa rere.
Now we know that we are not alone. Ìtẹ̀síwájú Èkó
Ló jẹ́ wá lógún o.
See me, see my Lagos, oh.
You can see that Tosin is really excited about expanding her business and also really excited about getting another loan while still paying for this one. So what are you waiting for? All you have to do is just check lsetf.ng and you see all of that. I've actually finally submitted my form. My name is Folly. Until next time, take care.
Èkó Akété.